There we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome. What are you still settling for needlessly? This is a really juicy conversation. It's going to be inspirational and life-changing. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sarah Mack. I'm a mindset coach for creatives. And I'm here to deliver the completely transformative and important message of the power of mindset to you once again. So this is something that, I'm always reflecting on and always peeling back the next layer of the onion and, getting to a deeper, more juicy, more satisfying layer of applying this way of thinking. And I was reflecting on some of the ways that I've created massive transformation in my life and seen my clients do the same. And it's really comes down to the question of, what are you settling for? Because we're always settling for everything that's showing up in our life. And it's always a choice, whether we're consciously choosing it or whether we're unconsciously choosing it. We've always created the opportunity and the bed for growth of all of our experiences in every area of our life, in our relationships, in our finances, our career, our health and wellness, our happiness. And and I'm particularly passionate about this conversation when it comes to money, particularly when it comes to creating money in a way that's really fun, that feels really in integrity and alignment with your values, based around doing work that you really love doing. And, that is the journey that I help my clients create more transition to create more money in more fun ways and doubling their income. So, and I was thinking about this in terms of, what am I still settling for that I don't want to be settling for anymore? And it just reminded me of that process of how sometimes it takes that one pivotal moment where you decide, where you really back up energetically the decision that you have made to not settle for something anymore. And sometimes it can really take you really having enough and really having your tolerance for that bullshit and that pain or that suffering, whatever it is that you're experiencing, and just deciding that you cannot take any more or you will not take any more. And that happened to me. The first time I can really pinpoint that was when I had a bad dating experience with this one guy who was just like treated me really badly. And it wasn't very serious, but I was like really put out by it. And I was like, how dare you? How dare you treat me like this? How dare you be so disrespectful? It made me really angry. And that was where I really drew the line in the sand and was like, I'm not wasting my time on anyone who's not going to respect me, who's not going to be. And it was actually in that moment that I sat down and I made a list of everything that I was now only available for in my relationship and how amazing I wanted it to be, all of the wonderful things that it would bring me, how it would make me feel, a lot of the things I hadn't ever actually even experienced in a relationship. And then the love of my life literally showed up on my doorstep. He answered my ad for a roommate from Craigslist and turned out to be the love of my life and beyond my wildest imagination of all of the wonderful things that a partner could ever be. So just goes to show the power when you get really clear and you decide that you're not available for anything else, and you get to apply that to every single area. So the next area that it came that it happened for me was in my health, and I was experiencing some health issues. I was burnt out, and it was really a commitment to always just being better. I was not available for any other story than the fact that I was going to be healthy again, and I was not available for the idea that this was going to continue and that I was going to continue feeling shitty or even get worse like that. I was not available for that story, and I healed a chronic health condition. It did take me a long time, but I made it happen. Then that same conversation happened again in my finances, where suddenly I decided that I just, simply wasn't earning enough money to really have the life that I wanted. And I decided that I didn't want that anymore and, drew the line in the sand, set my income goal higher than I even knew I had any idea how to create. And then boom, I created it. And it's so powerful. And the process for me was definitely, a lot of inner work, showing up, recommitting to that story, really showing, getting clear on the ways that I haven't been showing up for myself, and the things that I needed to change, that I had the power to change, because we always have that power if we're willing to look at that. And we're willing to get really specific on the different actions, the different thoughts, the different beliefs, the different behavior patterns that need to shift in order for us to create the thing that we desire. And it's actually, transformation is a very simple process. It's not easy. It does require having a lot of support. It does require self-reflection and vulnerability, and, you know, having the strength and the courage to look at where we maybe haven't been showing up for ourselves or not serving ourselves, and, you know, holding on to beliefs, ideas, behavior patterns that don't serve us, and allowing ourselves to be open to the process of releasing that and going into that and shifting it. And that's exactly the work that we do in Create Money the Fun Way, working on an energetic and emotional, a practical and a mindset level. Because unless you're working with all of those pieces, then transformation can feel impossible, or like you can get stuck, or it can take a really long time. But actually, when you come at it from all of those angles at the same time, shifts can happen dramatically very, very quickly. And you have to be able to back up a decision energetically. And when you can do that, and when you can really get behind it, that's when miraculous changes can happen. Create Money the Fun Way is open for enrollment again. I am going to double the price at the end of this week. So if that's something that's calling to you, and you are excited about creating more money in a way that's fun, that's more aligned, that feels really expansive, that's not more work, that's not harder work, that's doing more things with more people that you love, more things that you love doing, send me a message for more information about that. And I have a really exciting workshop coming up as well, which is on cash flow for creatives, to really support you in the systems and the structures and the habits that really support creating cash flow. So we're switching out of avoidance, switching out of any of those uncomfortable emotions or stories around money that, you know, really hold you back from creating more wealth and expansion and freedom and fun. That I'm actually doing with the incredible Freya Savage, who is an investment strategist. So we're going to be combining mindset with money mindset with some really tangible real world strategies to really support you in getting some momentum, getting some really positive habits going. So let me know, send me a message if either of those are calling to you, and just ask yourself, what am I willing to no longer settle for? What is bugging me? What is the thing that causes me stress in my life? And just decide that you're no longer available for that thing. But you have to move into a place of trust that you are capable of creating what it is that you desire. And that's the shift that has to happen in order for those results to start showing up. And actually, it's just the doubt. It's the lack of faith. It's the lack of self-trust is the only thing that's stopping you from creating that. And that's where the mindset work comes in. And yes, I do my mindset work every day, every day. And that is how I've been able to sustain and consistently grow and transform with, you know, relative ease, a lot of things that have caused me pain and difficulty and struggle in my life. And one by one, they peel away. One by one, I focus on them. I do the deep work. I make the transformational shifts. I get the support. I declare what I'm no longer available for and stay committed to what it is that I'm now only willing to settle for, that and nothing less. And always inviting myself to up level, always asking, you know, where can I be serving myself more? Where can I be supporting myself more? Where am I not supporting myself? Where have I been given into either patterns that I've inherited or, you know, beliefs that really don't support me? And really having the courage to constantly have that awareness and look at that. And obviously developing a really powerful toolkit to be able to quickly navigate through those without letting it take you under, without letting you, you know, get stuck in those those moments where we just become our own worst enemy and we get in our way and we allow those old patterns to flare up and take us under without, you know, really understanding and having an emotional literacy that where we know what's going on and we understand that process of evolution in our bodies, in our energetic fields, in our emotional ways of living and being. And it's really, it's so powerful when you get to master that. So send me a message if you are looking for that kind of support and that's calling you and you're ready to stop settling for, you know, whatever the ways of making money that don't bring you joy, that drain your energy, or that passion project or that creative career that's really calling you, that you still have some doubts around your ability to succeed in, even though that desire won't go away. And it's it's talking to you and you've had it and you've been carrying it probably for years and years and years, and you're still listening to it, but you need that extra that extra oomph, that extra support to be able to say yes to it, to actually start putting it into action and stop letting that, procrastination and resistance be the thing that overrules how much you're willing to actually commit to it. So let me know your comments and questions. Send me some hearts, send me some likes. Please share this or tag anybody who would benefit from hearing this message, and have an amazing day. Lots of love. Bye.